Let us move on to the next trigger, the ServiceBus trigger. So ServiceBus trigger is pretty simple again. So look at the piece of code. So the function is called process ServiceBus order, decorated with the function attribute. Then we have the ServiceBus trigger. The queue name is incoming orders. So whenever a message lands in this specific queue of this ServiceBus, this function is triggered. Connection is specified over here, the connection string, and the message content or whatever is coming in the message is deserialized into this particular object, and it is of type order. Again, it's the same class. It's ID, customer, total amount, and status. So we are setting the incoming order status as processed, and then we are writing that particular object after it's being processed into the output. So output orders is nothing but the object which is being sent back in the same format to this different service bus specified by this connection, and to a different queue called processed orders queue, and this is handled by the service bus output binding. So again, if you go back to the visualization, same piece of code, service bus message, whenever a message lands in this particular queue, which is incoming orders, that is when the service bus function is triggered. The trigger, which is service bus, wakes up the function's runtime reads the message, deserializes it into the order object, and then creates the context. The input binding is the order and the incoming order. So that's what this is after the serialization or deserialization done by the Azure Functions runtime. So this particular object is available. You write your logic over here, custom processing logic, business logic, whatever logic, and then the function code, that is the function code, and then you specify the output binding where the processed order in this case has to land to. So in this case, it's again landing in a different queue of a different service bus specified by this particular connection. So that's how a service bus trigger is handled by the Azure runtime. And so now what are the use cases of service bus trigger? So order pipelines, payment workflows, microservice orchestration, and etc.